There are lots of accelerators, lots of acceleration programs. The Round Mountain think tank aims to be different, aims to be better than the average. In your opinion, you're a mentor here, in your opinion, which is the most interesting virtue of accelerators? And also, I will be curious to know which, in your opinion, is the most important defect of accelerators.
I think a lot of accelerators are too focused on being part of a pipeline of monetary investment, especially in the US. In America, most of the tech-oriented incubators are focused on just getting people in front of Series A investors. And I think that it leads people down a path where they think that the only way they can do anything is if somebody gives them millions of dollars, which I think is a very harmful, actually, perspective on business. I think there's so many businesses that can be started on much less than that, where you don't need to get in front of investors that are going to give you a very large sum of money to take this idea to be the world's biggest X. There's a lot of business ideas that can start on much less and be great businesses, just employing 10 people. And I think that there's not enough focus on that sort of small to mid-size target for businesses. The vast majority of incubators are all focused on finding the needle in the haystack that's going to be the next billion-dollar company. And when you focus so sharply on just finding the next billion-dollar company, because that's the only thing that pays for everything else, I think that you pervert the thinking of the rest of the entrepreneurs in the batch, because they're the hay. And like, if you're not that one needle out of 100 companies, then you're not really important to the startup. So that brings me back to then the virtue. I think the virtue should be that successful businesses are not just successful if they become a household known brand that everybody in the world knows and makes $1 billion. There's only going to be so many of those, and we can't all find those and we can't all fund those, but there's an endless opportunity to create small to mid-sized businesses. Businesses with 5 people, businesses with 10 people, businesses with 20 people. And if that's all they ever do, that's totally fine. At 37 Signals, we've been running the company for the past 14 years, and we're currently 38 people. And I consider us to be a roaring success of a company. For a lot of other people, that would not be a success at all because, well, you're just a small little company, you're only 38 people. So I would focus on just making it valuable and a valid option to be a small to mid-sized business and be proud of it. Don't feel like you're a failure because you didn't get to $1 billion.